Hey right guys, Tristan, which is Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 7 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 2. Last episode we had the Halloween episode, which I really enjoyed. I had a lot of stuff with like Spike and Angel going on, and then the idea that the costumes that they put on from a certain store actually became them. I thought that was a really cool idea. Something that I've not actually seen done before in a show, and say this was done in the 90s. You would have thought it might have been done, it probably has been done in other shows, so I haven't seen it myself. So I think that was a really cool idea and concept for a Halloween episode. So season 2 so far is definitely holding up. It's had, I'd say about 2 very strong episodes. I'd say the rest have been good, but I'd say 2, like, including Halloween, and I think it was episode 3. Episode 1 as well, I really liked episode 1. I'd say those 3 were just great episodes. So hopefully you can keep that up with this one, we'll see. But if you enjoy, guys, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you want the uncut and early reactions to Buffy, then a link to the Patreon page will be down below, which really does help support the channel as well. Also links to Twitter, Instagram, and Discord if you want to check out any of those. But for now, my friends, let's go.
Come on, Mom. She's always late.
No, your mum's dead, mate.
She had the sweetest voice.
He's like, yo.
What will you let me? I'm not supposed to talk to people.
To just people, not strangers, just people in
I'm
general.
not. Oh, you'll hurt me.
I'll kill you.
No, you can't. Not anymore. The girl. The Slayer.
The Slayer. The Queen. The icon.
This can't go on, Drusilla.
She... No, you didn't get the wrong idea.
This is just the beginning.
Okay.
I think it's customary that when 2 people are going out of an evening that they both have an idea of where they're going.
Come on, where is your sense of
Oh,
adventure?
they're going on a little date.
How will I know what to wear?
Okay, tomorrow night, 7:30, right?
Yes.
Let's do it, dude.
Why don't you take the night off?
Oh, a night off.
Be nice.
Yes. You could spend some time with Angel.
I don't know. He might have other plans.
Yeah, she's got the wrong idea again. Fuck.
Let's lose some heads. That's fair. And Marie Antoinette cared about them. She was gonna let them have cake.
Yes, well, that's a very
What the
interesting
fuck?
perspective,
I
Connor.
can't tell if she's like actually dumb or
I don't know.
acting up with it.
I don't think so.
Oh, you just need cheering up. And I know just the thing. Craig's dance party at the Bronx.
That's Sander. Like, how's he still
calm
trying with
dance
Buffy?
party
I
at the
don't. They did
Moping
have a
at the
look
Bronx.
into though. I'm telling you.
I'd suggest a box of... You two know each other.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
not enough.
This is sitting in my room listening to that Divino song, I Touch Myself. Of course.
Let's-
I had no
let's
idea
go.
what it was about.
You guys already had plans. Would I be imposing?
No, only in the literal sense. Okay, then. I gotta find the admissions office.
He's not in school, right? He looks older than her.
You're not wrong.
So,
Yeah, a little bit.
Nothing?
You've been calling a lie.
nothing at all.
Oh, Angel.
Didn't want that soda after all?
Why'd you lie?
Not thirsty.
Cold hands.
You're not wrong.
Sander's
So
little
you're
dicks
visiting
do
Buffy?
get me sometimes, I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
I'm actually here to stay.
Well, Angel, we could still play.
Nope.
See, you made him do that thing where he's gone.
What has someone seen that?
I left my purse at the Bronze. Could you get it for me?
Okay.
Good. Run. Thanks.
Oh no, Fools are getting curious. Why have you killed him then?
And they fought. The cats. And then they left.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
you just saw.
I thought you were just slaying a vampire.
What?
Sort of.
What do you know what?
I know you're the Slayer.
GG.
Just like that, he told you?
There's
Just like that.
more
Said he found that right before I got booted from Henry.
Oh, definitely gonna trust Ford. This is a vampire club, easily.
Just make sure you're ready when I say.
Margot Robbie.
True believe. A couple more days and we'll get to do the 2 things every American teen should have the chance to do. Die young. And stay pretty.
Profound.
Commanded armies hundreds of years before you were born.
What the fuck?
I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, well,
I can't. Unless you invite me, I can't come in.
Hey.
oh,
that is
well, okay, I invite you to come in.
so funny.
I guess I need help.
No, because you're old and you already know stuff.
I want you to
Well,
track
I-
someone down.
You gonna tell me that I'm jealous?
Well, you do sometimes get that way.
Just a little bit.
You know, I never used to. I get jealous.
Oh, I see.
But I know people. And my gut tells me this is a wrong guy.
But if there isn't anything weird, hey, that's weird.
What?
Yeah.
You want me to lie to her? It's Buffy.
Just don't bring it up till we know what's what.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
It's probably nothing.
He'll come up there like, what did you do last night? And then she'll say nothing, and then you'll be like, you sound like an angel.
Do work in the computer lab on
Oh,
schoolwork.
Willow.
Are you drinking coffee again? Because we've talked about this.
It makes me jumpy. I have to go
What the
away.
Jesus.
Nice girl.
Miss Calendar and I are going somewhere tonight, and she's given me the number of her by any chance betraying your secret identity just to impress cute boys, eh? Just remember, if you...
Go. Experience this thing called
He
fun.
plays this
I'll
role so
try not to have
well.
crisis.
The actor who plays Charles, I don't know him, but
Is that more vampires?
calm down, Ford.
Stay close to me.
I don't know what his actual plan is, though.
Maybe they were just passing through.
I don't think so.
Man.
You got one chance to live. Tell me what I want to know, and I'll let you go.
What?
Where's the other one?
I killed her, and she just turned to dust. It was amazing.
The only thing I could track
Lies.
down was this address, the
Absolute
Sunset Club.
lies.
Still.
Sure thing, Bossy the cow.
Okay, but do they really stick out? I mean, have you ever seen a thumb and gone, wow, that baby is so...
You have too many thoughts.
Yeah, sometimes Willow, just the stuff I can take back.
We welcome anyone who's interested in the lonely ones.
The lonely one?
Okay, so like one of these clubs where humans and
we
vampires
usually call them
chill
the
together.
nasty pointy.
But they who walk with the night are not interested in harming anyone. Don't have to be so confrontational about it.
I mean, she has a point on
meeting you.
that, but...
How they live, how they dress.
Oh, yo, this
You know, I
episode's
love a good
funny.
diatribe. A friend of the Slayer is hanging with a bunch of vampire wannabes.
There you go, when they're dressed in capes and shit, it's a bit
but it
like...
seemed really weird. You took him to monster trucks?
I thought it would be a change.
It was a change.
Look, we could have just left.
He did bag a vamp his first time out. Gotta give him credit for that.
Something wrong?
So girl.
I saw her with Angel.
My own research has...
Jesus.
He said he killed it.
Yeah, well, he didn't, Buffy. He
That's the
lied
vampire
to you.
Ford said he killed.
They still don't know what
What you
Ford's
think
plan
to
is.
me?
Darling,
Darling.
I heard a funny thing just now.
I don't think she needs to be put down, mate.
I'll give you a seed if you sing.
The bird's dead, Drew. Left it in a cage.
Smoothing metal.
I'm sorry, baby. I just don't like you going out, that's all. You are weak.
Great.
Well, didn't we finally find a restaurant that delivers? And
Back in the day,
so
didn't
what?
know where
I came
Deliverance
looking for you.
was.
I'm pretty sure this is the part where you take out a watch and say, I've got 30 seconds to convince you not to kill me. It's traditional.
Well, I don't go much for tradition.
Oh, rip his ear off. Oh,
Well,
Yes! See, this is the best. I want to be like you. A vampire.
Ford's an
I've
idiot.
known you for 2 minutes and I can't stand you. I don't really feature you living forever.
And I'll give you the Slayer.
Great, this is what he wanted, was to be a vampire, and then it's gonna be... Ford, just die.
Buffy, may I come in?
Sure.
Is the door just open?
Who's Drusilla?
Oh, call him out.
And don't lie to me. I'm tired of it.
Yo,
For
these
what?
two have...
Sometimes the truth is worse. You live long enough, you find that out. Do you love me?
What?
Wait, what?
Do you?
Jesus.
I love you.
What the fuck?
I
That...
don't know if I trust you.
Maybe you shouldn't do either.
Maybe I'm the one who should decide.
Was that too soon? That was very
There's a lot of
sudden.
unconscionable
That
things
took
when I
me off
became a
guard.
vampire.
I thought we'd kind of go back to like an episodic kind of one because the last episode had Spike and stuff in, but it's still continuing with that, which I really like.
Buffy.
Keep it up for 15 more minutes.
Well, an interesting time.
The only thing I'm not too
I'm glad.
fond of is this Ford thing,
Do
admittedly.
you want to go out again tonight?
Not busy.
Well, I'm not
sort of
writing
had
it as
an
a
idea,
negative
it's,
yet because I want to see how it ends.
secret.
Sure.
At 9?
At 9.
You're dead, Ford, mate. You're dead.
It's gonna be fun.
Angel is in your bedroom?
Ours is a forbidden love.
It's Xander's had enough. He's like, what the fuck?
No, I'm ready for the change.
Yeah, you
Do
sounded
you really
me.
think they'll bless us? I need them to bless me.
It's gonna be fine.
Shut up.
No, it's really not.
Oh my god.
It's kind of drafty in here.
I love her.
I think it has to do with being a lying scumbag.
Go in, Buffy.
Everybody lies.
You are gonna offer them a trade.
Yep.
I don't think I want to talk anymore. Actually, I was counting on it.
Oh, this is the trap.
It's supposed to happen
Get
today.
out, Buffy.
This is so cool. Rigged up special. Once it's closed, it can only be opened from the outside.
Oh my
As soon as the sun
god.
sets,
Jesus.
Unlike them.
Just
Let's
kill them
let the
all.
other
That's why I
people
just
go.
murder them
Why
all
are you fighting
before
this?
they turn into a vampire.
It's what we want.
It's our chance for immortality.
You're going to die. And the only hope you have of surviving this is to get out of this pit right now. And
mean,
my
she has a point.
God, could you have a dorkier outfit?
you gotta back her up,
Maybe
D.
someone called it out.
You look like a big ninny.
I don't know how she's getting out of this one because
When we get there, everybody spread.
And a special one you'll have.
special.
Lucius, bring the car around.
Yeah, Spike's kind of a cool villain, not gonna lie.
never give up.
I'm in. I will become immortal.
I've got a
Great
news
for
flash for you,
you.
brain trust.
That's when she gets
It's
to
not
kill
how
you.
it works. You die.
But apparently no one took that into consideration because I'm still dying. I look good, don't I?
Oh, so okay.
But let me tell you something. I got maybe 6 months left, and by then, what they bury won't even look like me.
Okay. I'm actually very glad they did that.
Bald and shriveled, and it'll smell bad.
I'm glad
Did I
they had
screw
that
up your
instead of it
righteous
just
anger,
being
Rick?
like he's an idiot.
Does the nest of tumors liquefying my brain kind of spoil the fun?
But what you're doing is still very wrong.
Oh yeah, it's all fucked up.
You
But I'm glad
for
they
24 hours straight because the pain in your head is so
From his point
intense.
of view.
And then, miserable. Or bored.
Yo, wrap this episode up.
I don't have a choice.
You have a choice. Well, I do feel sorry for you, and if those vampires come in here and start feeding, I'll kill you myself.
Yo,
You know what, Summer?
sick attitude.
I really did miss you.
When I said I wanted more emotion in the scenes, there we go. Yo, come on.
Lord.
6 minutes, don't let me down.
Help me stop this.
This is not the mothership, people. This is ugly death come to play.
Yo, this guy should just get wrecked. He did surprise attacking, to be fair. If it was a one-on-one, he'd get his head ripped off. Oh shit, you all fucked up. Oh, shocker. They actually are eating them all.
Good idea. Now you let everybody out, or your girlfriend gets in an
GG, Buffy. Fair play. Yo, couldn't she just lock them all in here? No, yeah, they're fucked. GG. I mean, that's a fair play to get out. I thought it'd be some bullshit like Angel would come and save her like he did with the
You guys are just in time.
basement
Are there
for Xander and
vampires?
Giles.
They're contained.
What happened?
He's dead.
We're stuck in a basement.
I delivered. I handed her to you. So,
So you're dead, mate.
what about my reward?
Don't feel great, but oh, then we're straight back to this episode as well. It'd be interesting if Spike still held up his end of the deal like Maiden Vampire. I'm guessing he didn't. Nah. It is sad because like, at the end of the day, you have to think as well that they were friends for 7 years, kind of thing. Like it was like a Xander and Willow kind of friendship back in the day, like that she mentioned. So I'm glad it was like they didn't, you know, just find each other in school and didn't know each other.
I'd like to stop then, okay?
I know the feeling.
Does it ever get easy?
Oh. Was that him? Was that Ford? We didn't need that.
We always defeat them and save the day. No one ever dies, and everybody lives happily ever after.
I mean, if that's going to be the case, yeah, if that's going to be the case by the end of the show, then I'll be very surprised. Jesus, I'm going to see what that got on track because that was how it only has a 79%. That was by far, for me at least, one of the best, if not the best episode of Buffy so far. Like, how does that have a 79? 79 is still a high rating, but Like, I'd say that was better than the Halloween episode for sure. That was so good. Fuck. I think it might be my favourite episode. Yo, there we go, guys. That is episode 7 of Buffy season 2. Oh, I love that one. That surprised me because I don't go off like what other people say and like ratings on track and stuff. But to me, I just kind of went in with like normal expectations of I thought it was going to be another episodic episode or just a slower paced one because we had all the Angel and Spike scenes in the Halloween episode. And I thought then it would just, take a few episodes of a break from, because that's how it seems to have been so far, where they have like a pivotal episode and then they'll, have a few episodic episodes and then back to another pivotal episode, a couple of episodes, how it's been. But no, we didn't do that. We had the Halloween episode and then this one, which both hand in hand were fantastic, like really good episodes. Like, part of me is like the MVP of the episode was Angel because we had a lot of really great scenes with him. We had, I think the Buffy admitting that she loved him was a bit rushed. I think it was maybe realistic in the sense of he just asked her straight up, and I mean, fair play, it was just out of the blue. There wasn't like a build up to it, or they weren't under like the stars in the rain or whatever shit like that. He just asked her and she admitted, but she was like, I still don't trust you though. So I think that was a good way to do it. I'm kind of like torn between it, where I was like, it was a bit rushed, because it is like episode 7 of season 2. I guess I've known each other for, when did he come into the show? Was it? I think he was glanced in the early episodes, and then it was episode 7 where you really got the main focus of Angel. So I guess it's been a full season, but I still think that's a little bit quick. I guess they're not actually together yet though, so I think I'm leaning more towards the side that I like that they said that this episode. So yeah, that was really good. And then you had, I'm just going through the Angel scenes at the moment, you had the whole like drama between even the first scene where she caught him talking to that zombie girl, don't know her name, and then Buffy caught him out on the lie with that one when he said he wasn't doing anything. So you had that whole drama where they're in another sticky situation again. And then you had him going to Willow and he opened up a bit more to her that, for 100 years he didn't really do anything. And then Buffy was the one that kind of brought him out of that, which is, and then just the fact he admitted that he was jealous as well. Like, he didn't try to hide it or anything, he just admitted to Willow that was the case. A couple of Xander's jokes were actually funny. Shocker. Usually they're very fall flat, but they fall flat in like the good sense where it's like they're meant to be bad, I think. I don't know, like Xander, the actor who plays Xander, he plays that role very well because he's meant to be that kind of cringy, character. I think that's at least, hopefully they were self-aware about his character. So when he just keeps throwing out these one-liners, it's like some do work, and they worked pretty well this episode when it was going against Ford as well. So yeah, that stuff was really good. Everything with Angel this episode was 10 out of 10. I thought that was great. And then the chemistry between them both just still holds up there. And then we had like the main villainy part of this episode, I guess. And it was interesting that Spike, like I said, was a big part of that. Because I didn't think he'd be in it for a few more episodes. So we had this Ford character. Admittedly, it was a bit obvious that he was going to be something shady about him because he just kind of popped up. It was like he wasn't going to be part of the main crew, was it? So we had so much shady going on, but I like that it showed that there are still people there that do know about vampires, and there's even like a group of teens there who just want to be vampires. They kind of worship them and stuff like that. I thought that was a good look into that. And then Ford as well being the villain, trying to make this deal with Spike. I like that there was more to it than it just being he wanted to be a vampire. It's the fact that he only basically had 6 months to live anyway. I mean, he'd rather be a vampire and still look like he is now. So you kind of, even though you don't agree with what he was doing in the episode where he's like sacrificing everyone and throwing Buffy under the bus, you do see it more so than if he was just like, oh, I just want to be a vampire. So the fact they added a bit more, and the acting with Buffy in that scene as well was really good. Sarah Gellar, something like that. But that was one of her best scenes when she was like laying in on him, kind of. And then the geese died anyway. He didn't even get to become a vampire, which I mean I'm glad about because we don't have to see Ford again. He was kind of a bit annoying, but you kind of feel a bit bad for him as well in the sense, like Buffy did. Like it'd be a lot easier if she just hated him. And I like that they just added more on the fact that she was best friends with him for 7 years. Well, not I don't know if they were best friends, but she knew and had a crush on him as well. So they have that whole backstory as well, where instead of it just being he just came out of nowhere. If he was just another student at the school, basically, that would have been a bit, But because it had those 7 years that they knew each other, there's a bit more emotion behind it, which I really liked. So yeah, I think the only real flaw I have of it was very obvious. Ford was hiding something, but other than that, and the fact when they all came in as well into the basement, or the bomb shelter, and she went straight for that girl to stop Spike from killing everyone, basically. I don't know. I don't have... And then Giles as well went on a date monster trucking. So I even just added a bit more to him, whereas like he's still doing his dating stuff as well, which is cute. I love Giles. I love him. The actor who plays him so well. He's like one... There's very few characters. I haven't seen the actor in anything else. I don't think. I'll check the actor quickly. But there's characters that you go through and you can't imagine the characters being played by anyone else. And I think, even though I'm only 2 seasons into it, I think he is one of those characters. He's in Little Britain as the Prime Minister. Yes, dude. I remember him from that fuck. Yeah, so Giles as well. Really like him. He's so cool. Like, I just can't imagine someone else playing him. Overall, I'm going to say it's one of the, if not the best episode of Buffy so far, which really surprised me because I didn't see it coming, I guess. Like, I just thought it'd be a good episode, but I'm feeling I'm going to go with 9.5 out of 10. I'm going to go 9.5, just below a 10, just because of the Ford stuff was very obvious, and there's in the middle there's a few like little bit slow moments, but nothing too damaging to it, I guess. So 9.5 out of 10. Best. I think that's the highest rating for a Buffy episode so far. But I'd be curious what you guys think, if you agree that this is one of the better episodes of Buffy so far. I'm not saying that overall when Buffy's finished that'll be one of the best ones. Maybe it still will, I don't know. But as of right now, I think it is definitely up there, which is surprising. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 8. Everything I mentioned at the start will be linked down below if you want to check out any of that. Until next time.